came upon this video, then I truly believe that you were meant to see this. So please stay tuned to the end, because what I'm about to offer you is just straight from the heart. I truly want you to be able to live the life that I'm living, a happy, free life, free from self-doubt, free from any limiting beliefs, free from my childhood traumas, free from my addictions. I think that the key word here is I'm free, or the key words, I'm free. And you can have this too. It's really not that hard to get. You just gotta put in a little bit of effort, and you have to want it. You have to want more for yourself. Me being 49 years old, living a life that I basically shielded myself from everything through drugs and alcohol. And I missed out on a lot of opportunities because I was giving into my self-doubt, my childhood trauma, my limiting beliefs, my attachment to money, and that negative, the standard. We all think that money is the root of all evil, because we got to pay the bills, and we got to have more than what the neighbor has, and we got to keep up with the Joneses, or whatever analogy you want to use. But who gives a shit what they're doing? Are they happy? Do you know? I mean, let's not worry about what our neighbors are doing. Let's focus on you and what the most important thing is, and that's finding your happiness, finding something you're passionate about, not giving into those same thoughts, feelings, and emotions that I was. You gotta figure those out. You gotta start understanding how your brain works. I think that's the most important thing that I did in changing my life and taking that power back, was that I started to figure out how my brain worked. And I did that by following a gentleman by the name of Dr. Joe Dispenza. You find him on YouTube. He's very, very popular right now. I'm sure you've heard of him. If you haven't, I surely hope that he will change your life as he did mine. And I've got to take a minute here just to acknowledge this background. I am loving the clouds, that tree, beautiful. I urge you to get out in nature. Very, very important. Fresh air. Just 10-15 minutes a day will make a difference, but you need an hour at least minimum exercise. Taking control of your life is something that you're now going to have to dedicate everything to yourself. You're truly worth it. And if you're thinking that you don't deserve happiness, that you don't deserve to find some peace, you don't deserve to be financially free and stable, these are things that you do deserve, and that I want for you, and I'm going after for myself. But again, going back to the brain, it is the one thing, the one muscle in your body that actually tries to work against you by creating all of these chemicals based on these emotional experiences that we have in our lives. So every one of us has had something that's happened where a trauma has been created throughout something. Well, that trauma creates the chemicals in your brains. And every time you have a similar experience, your brain is now creating that chemical, and then you're going back into those same thoughts and feelings. Those thoughts and feelings are going to bring you down. It's going to lower your vibrational frequency, and you're going to start not feeling good. And then all of a sudden you're in that feeling state for too long, and then that's when the depression kicks in, and then it's really hard to change and get out of. When you become in that depressional state, you really need to do something drastic to shift your mindset. And it's as simple as just distracting yourself from that moment that you're in. As soon as you can understand that everything in life is just a moment and that it will pass, being an addict, somebody who needed tobacco, needed my beer every day, I needed that hard alcohol to get me through these tough times and the stress, and I didn't need any of it. And the best thing I ever did was get it out of my body. And the fact that I haven't touched alcohol or tobacco in over 5 years that tells me I am incredibly powerful and that I can do anything that I set my mind to. Because if I was able to take control over something that ruined and ruled my life for what, 25, 30 years, and then I decided that I needed more, wanted more, was worth more, truly now I live a happy life, and that I don't look at every single thing that has happened in my life as it happened to me. I shifted my perspective to thinking that everything is happening for me and that I am meant to learn. I am here to learn and gain knowledge, and I'm here to share. This is my life purpose, is that I am here to share my story with you so that you can help yourself and get some power back over these thoughts that can take us down these dark paths, these feelings that we hang on to and we don't let go. We don't process. We just let them hang there, and and then they come back every now and again and they control us. Well, why do we let this happen? It's like we're gluttons for punishment. And I mean, I truly thought that I was somebody that, pain was just my life. I mean, I've had back pain for 20 years, out of my 49 years of existence. And it has ruled my life, and it has been something that has been very, very difficult. I mean, part of the reason for my addiction problems. Not only was I addicted to the alcohol, the drugs, the tobacco, but the prescription medications as well. Like, what a killer combo. Drinking some beers and having some Percocets or whatever it may be. It's not a good combo, not for your body. And when they say that your body is a temple, you really, really should treat your body like a temple. This is the only body you have to move you around here on this planet. If you do not take care of it, you are not going to move, and you are going to become stale, stagnant. And that's when disease and bad things happen. I don't want to see that happen to you. I know I have sat and I have watched numerous YouTube videos or Netflix and just wasting time by watching content. And that's fine. Like, people are making content to be entertained, and this is great, and it's there for a reason. However, I choose to watch content that motivates me, that educates me, and there's a purpose behind it. I don't want to give my time to the TV just doing nothing. If I watch one movie a night, okay, that's okay. But to sit there and watch 5, 6, 7 hours of Netflix or YouTube, what have you done with that time? It's just wasted. And that's all we have here is time on this planet. The sooner that you realize that, there's more to life than just existing, you have to change your perspective from that narrow-minded way of thinking to expanding your way of thinking and looking at things from multiple different perspectives. I always think that there's more than one way to do something. There's no just one right way. We just haven't figured out another way to do this one thing yet, right? So we can't all just think that we're right. Everybody wants to be powerful. Everybody wants to have all of the money. That's fine, great goals to have, but I prefer to be happy. I prefer to live a life that my family and my tribe, the people around me, are happy, and that everybody is being successful. They're working on their mental health, because if you've got this thing in the right place, everything else comes and flows. So be adaptable, flow like water, enjoy life, get out in nature. Simple things to do. Be kind to others, be respectful, be honorable, hold integrity, be a person of your word, do unto others as others would do unto you. It's just all about karma. Don't be greedy, be giving, be kind, be caring, be compassionate. be loving. The world needs more of this, and we gotta do better as a human race, because all we're doing is beating each other down with racism and fear, and just let people be who they want to be and express themselves how they want to express themselves. If they're not hurting anybody, then it's fine. Everybody has a right to have a feel in the way they want to feel. We don't need to judge. Why judge? Why judge somebody because they dress a certain way or they look a certain way? What is it doing to you? Is it affecting your life in any way? Or is it just give you a reason to cast and project your insecurities onto somebody else because they actually have the power to do what they want and to not worry about what others think about them? They're in a much better place. Don't. Just let them be. They're not doing anything to you. There's just too much hate and too much fear in this world, and we got to do better. It starts today, people. Let's go. I know I'm making my effort every single day to be a better person, be a better parent, be a better father, uncle, brother, son, husband, all of it. I mean, the way I look at it is each and every one of you are my brothers and sisters. I don't see color. I don't see race. I don't see language. I just see opportunity for me to learn and grow from each and every single one of you, because that's why we're here. So I just want to keep learning and keep sharing. And I hope you guys do too, because this is the only way that we're going to evolve as humanity and start looking at ways to become more aware in your life. Be aware of your thoughts, be aware of your feelings, be aware of your emotions, be aware of your reactions, or what I choose to say is how you respond. Because if you're responding to the things that are happening in your life, that means you're giving them thought. If you're reacting, you're just blurting whatever comes out of your mouth and you're not thinking. You need to think things through. Don't be so impulsive. As soon as you start reacting, things are going to start going sideways. This is why you have to be more thoughtful. And if you go back to, learning how this thing works and how it creates those chemicals on those stressful situations, it'll give you some power in your life and you'll start taking some control back. And that's what I want for you, each and every one of you. So I see this video is already longer than I wanted it to be, so we're going to cut it short. Thank you all for tuning in. I love you all. Please do me the things, subscribe to the channel so you can get my next video. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. Make sure to leave me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if this video resonated with you at all. If you got anything you want to share, anything that you need help with, any questions that you might have on how to do and achieve this better quality of life. If you're struggling with something and you don't feel like you have anybody to talk to, I'll leave my email in the description. Send me an email. I'm here to help. Just like anybody. I don't have, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I just am somebody that has had a ton of experience, and I've been through a lot of difficult situations that I've come out the other side from. And I'm a better person for it. I mean, I've made a lot of mistakes, and I am sorry for anybody that I have hurt along the way. But, we don't learn unless we make mistakes. And I know I've learned from my mistakes, thus me becoming sober, taking control, being accountable of my things, the actions, and the mistakes that I made. And now I'm a better person for it. I'm a stronger person for it. And that's why I'm here. So we're just going to keep sharing and hopefully help you guys relate to some of these things, gain some control, gain some power, and start living a happier, healthier life. All right, y'all. Till the next one, stay blessed. Much love. Peace.